Hello everybody, this is Cyrus here, back with another Hess truck video. I'm doing my second Hess truck review right now. I want to apologize, as in the last video I didn't notice this, and by the time I did it was already uploaded, but I was having some trouble with the audio in my video as my voice was cutting out in certain parts throughout the video, so I just want to quickly apologize. I might try and see if I can do a remake soon, but hopefully things go well for this video. So for this next test truck I want to take a look at, we're going to be taking a look at the 2018 RV with dune buggy and motorbike. The set is actually called the RV with ATV and motorbike, but really ATV essentially means any off-road vehicle that you would be using on dirt roads in the wilderness. And a dune buggy does count as an ATV in a way, considering the fact you can use it in dirt roads, not only in the wilderness, but also in the desert. Also, they do use dune buggies for beach racing. So I'll get the box out of the way. There's the RV itself. Let's bring it a little closer so you can get a better look. So they did actually release this originally in 1998, and then they do a re-release update in 2018. Both I liked equally, so I don't really care too much about which one I like better. Both were equally good in my opinion. So starting off with our details, we'll do the Hess logos first. You have your main Hess logo on the grille as usual. A Hess logo on the door, right there on the side. One on the corner at the back. Two Hess logos on top, right there. And then one going vertically. And then the back, you have your embossed Hess logo with the Hess 2018 license plate. Now we'll go over bits of chrome on this. So for starting off, you have your chrome grille along with your chrome bumper. You have some chrome import vents there, as well as this big chrome piece that's going across the front of the cab area. Now, what's interesting to note is you do have chrome steps on the side to access the RV's cab. However, due to the area where the cab door is positioned, you're going to have a hard time accessing because your cab steps are here. And then you could probably put your foot on the wheel well, but then there's a bit of a risk that your foot might slide off and you might fall off. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to get in there. Plus, when you look at the line right there, the outline of the door, look at how high up that is, and when you really start to think about it, you can definitely tell it's not going to be easy getting into the RV. Anyway, you do have another chrome vent piece here. Don't know for sure what that's supposed to be. Chrome mirrors. And at the back, chrome exhaust pipes and bumper. Focusing on your molded-in details that aren't chrome, you do have two molded-in windshield wipers that unfortunately are not chrome or not painted, so that's a little bit of a disappointment, but I'm willing to let it slide. Oh yeah, I forgot to point out you do have an H embossed in the chrome grille. You have a molded-in vent here, a molded-in compartment, which you'd probably be used for storing some spare tools. And then another thing that you could use for storing in there is probably some camping equipment. So essentially those metal spear things you stick marshmallows on when you're cooking them over a campfire, or maybe if you had a miniature barbecue that you could take with you from campsite to campsite, you could throw that in there. Focusing on the back of the truck, there's not a whole lot aside from obviously the chrome bits of detail. But what's really nice is there is like a big old vent on the back, which is definitely something you would find on some of these big boxy shaped vehicles, these big flagship RVs. So to access this, to get the dune buggy out, you press the button on top. This is the same feature that was you had going on with the ambulance, as well as some of Hess's other vehicles. Press it down, roll the dune buggy out. You can put the dune buggy in either way. The only downside is when you're trying to get the dune buggy out of the back and you're driving it out backwards, it's a pullback motor, so it's going to get revved up. It's the only issue. And then for the motorcycle, press your button right there, and then you can drag the motorcycle out of the side portion of the RV, and then you're essentially ready to ride off. So taking a look at the two vehicles, we'll do the motorcycle first and then save the better vehicle for last. It's nice, but it's no different than any of the other motorcycles we've gotten from Hess before. You do have no chrome, but you do have some silver being used. I believe that on the 2018 motorcycle, there was a bit more of a matte finish to the silver, if I'm going to be not mistaken. It was kind of more of like a dull kind of silver. And then you do have a couple Hess logos on both ends. Hess 2018 badge, one right there in the corner. And then you have a Hess logo on the guy's shirt. And then to access your batteries are right underneath there. And then you can turn the light switch and he will light up. And then you can speed off. And you also have a molded in storage box on the back. And then focusing on the better of the two vehicles, the more interesting one, the dune buggy. This is mean looking for a big old dune buggy. It's more modern, more style. They went to more of aggressive look when compared to the dune buggy that was included with the original RV. You have your chrome front portion, chrome hubcaps, chrome exhaust pipes on both ends, dual exhaust pipes. But what's also interesting to note is you have triple exhaust pipes molded onto the back. So you essentially have about 7 exhaust pipes on this thing, so that's got to be pretty powerful. And you can also see a little bit of the engine system for the exhaust pipe right behind the wheel. And then a big chrome piece sitting on top right there. And then you do have some molded in detail on the roll cage, as well as a little driver. And then really in terms of Hess logos, just the one on the front, the 2 on each side, and your Hess 2018 badge. Again, this is a pullback motor, so the only problem is when you're trying to take it out of the RV, it might be a little bit more of a struggle, so to speak. However, one idea for this thing is you could use the RV as a launcher if you wanted to. Hold on, let me try that again. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can hold it down this time. All right. Bring the RV over. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Yeah, have them speed off. So now for the part you've all been waiting for. That's, common on every Hess truck. The lights and sounds. So we've got the RV lit up. Let's get our dune buggy back. Move those over. All right. I'll move the motorcycle in a little bit more. Okay, get it ready. I'm going to turn off the lights now. All right. Here are my lights off, and here we have the truck and the 2 extra vehicles with their lights on. Interesting to note that the driver in the dune buggy, his lap is a little bit eliminated by the lights. The lights on the motorcycle are a little bit yellowish, but I don't mind really too much. Some Hess truck collectors might have more of a problem with it, but I don't particularly care. And aside from your lit up Hess logos, you have your back tail lights, and then your headlights on the front of the dune buggy. Bringing in the RV, your Hess logos are obviously lit up. If we take the phone off the phone stand, you have your running lights across the front of the cab, as well as these same running lights go along the top portion. Your compartments are illuminated. And of course, your lights in the back. And then the front headlights as well. Your Hess badge. And of course, symmetrical. Now, the only thing with this RV that is a little bit of a issue is the amount of living space. I mean, you have your seat area here, might go back a little bit into there, but really, even if there wasn't a seat in this window section here, there's not a lot of living space really. But if you wanted to, you could take like a little toy bed you have, if it will fit in the back, and then take the dune buggy out, and you can put your bed in the back portion of the RV, so then you have like a little bedroom. All right. And you could also do that with other types of little furniture you would have that you know, if you had like maybe a kitchen dinette they want to put in the back or something, you could also put maybe some chairs, a bathroom, totally up to you. All right, time to turn these guys off. And then I'll get my lights on. So that does my review on the 2018 Hess RV. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. In terms of my opinions, I think it's a very, very good piece in my opinion. I haven't really done any RV related videos on my channel yet, but I do like collecting RVs, especially these mammoth mothership RVs, the big motor coach style ones like this. And definitely, if you're an RV collector, this is one I recommend. It is plastic for most that would prefer metal, but at the same time, with metal, it would conduct electricity, and if you're going to have lights and sounds, that wouldn't be safe. So if you're willing to respect the plastic, this is definitely an RV I would recommend picking up. Otherwise, that does my video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in some more Hess truck videos very soon. Until then, have a good, safe rest of your day, guys. Bye.